Stand for the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, get the motion to approve the minutes of July 7th.
I do move.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay. The motion to accept the financial report and payment of the bills.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, budget amendments, Steve?
Yes, we have one this evening. The first budget amendment for the current year, budget amendment number 2011-001, is to budget additional fund balance of $3,253 for the purpose of municipal buildings equipment. That is to budget the installation of an enhanced security system for Hollingsworth House at Elkton.
Okay. Motion to accept budget amendment 2011-001.
I so move.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay. Mr. Hicks. Come forward. All right. On behalf of the town, I'd like to present you a check for Sydney Fire Company in the amount of $121,000. That's going to be very nice. But we can do something with it. Especially with the amount. Yes.
Only when I'm
Buy a new fire truck now.
By the back wheel, if that
Just
is.
to let you know that on behalf of the board of directors and the members and officers of the department, we certainly appreciate the town's cooperation and things that we do. And I think looking back over the number of years when we had a past mayor sitting back here and administrator and so forth, we've had total cooperation out of town. In the number of years I've been involved, which has been since 1970. And anything that we needed, the town's always been very cooperative and vice versa. I mean, just recently we had a call at the middle of the night to get up on a building to see if we had burglars up on the north side of Plaza. And the guys hear me say we went out in the middle of the night and threw ladders up for the police department. Okay, we worked very well together. I wasn't there. I don't do that much anymore. Get out in the middle of the night. But there's no I in team, so we went and did that for the police department. Okay? We got that accomplished. Okay, we do appreciate the cooperation between the police department and so forth, and the administration in town. And I think we have a great working relationship with everybody in the town. I've got to say that on behalf of the whole department. We really appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Donnie. All right, Mr. Tom Malloy, Comcast.
Well, Mayor, Commissioners, good evening, and I can say in all, hold that not over. I'm sorry. Mayor, Commissioners, good evening, and I can say in all honesty, I'm happy to be here tonight.
I'm happy
With me on my left is Alicia Doherty. She's Vice President of our area operations, and has been a key player behind the scenes in what she's going to announce to you in just a second. So I'd like to turn the mic over to her.
Thank you, Tom. Well, I'm too happy to be here to let you know that we have received full approval to proceed with cable plant improvements in Elkton. We're currently in the pre-construction phase, so we're working out our project schedule, procuring materials, securing a contractor, etc. We do anticipate work to begin in the fall with an estimated completion, we hope, by end of year, and we certainly expect that we'll be able to offer enhanced services, high definition and on-demand service around the first quarter of next year. If there's any way to expedite that and get that sooner, that's what we would all very much like to do. Once the improvements are complete, we'll begin launching services, as we talked about, with high definition and video on demand, and there will be future phases where we work toward the all digital migration. So there will be more phases to come that will enable us to offer yet more services, and those will follow fairly quickly on the heels of this work. We will make any effort to minimize any disruption to our customer service as this work goes on. With any major construction project, certainly there are going to be some impacts. Any major work we would look to do late in the evening or through the midnight when fewer people are using their services, and we will do our best to communicate where we're going to be working and what the impacts will be, so that again, people only see the upside of the plant improvements that we're making. And Tom will keep you updated as our plans progress, so you know exactly what to expect.
Good. Now, I think I asked you once before if that would do, I saw one advertisement where you could see the incoming calls right on your set. Will that include that as well?
That feature is called Universal Caller ID, and when we get to launching the Xfinity products, which really is with the full digital migration, those services will be available in Elkton as well.
All right, so now too, with this Xfinity, are you still, is that actually your brand new name, or are you still using the Comcast name, or we got two different names here?
Right. Well, the company is Comcast. Xfinity is our brand of products, which are the enhanced services, the higher speeds, and this construction work that we'll be doing in the near term will position us to be able to offer all the services, certainly on the heels of that within the first part of next year, so that we can offer the Xfinity suite of services here in Elkton.
Good. Well, we got her. Finally, don't tend to be.
So, when will the public become aware of this? And the reason I ask, I know my son particularly used to be a Comcast recipient, but he's moved over. So, other than my telling him and other people who were customers, when will they know that?
Well, I didn't know if the newspaper was going to be here tonight. I don't think they're behind me.
No, they're not.
We kind of anticipated it was going to be announced tonight that the newspapers would pick it up. But in their absence, I'll have to go back to the Comcast Media Group, and they'll probably put out some sort of press release. I'm not sure what that schedule will be. We really thought that was going to happen tonight because we thought they'd be here. But I'll let you know. We'll be doing that pretty soon.
And I would also offer that once we have the ability to offer the services that people have been wanting for so long, we'll certainly be reaching out to people like your son who were former customers and left for very understandable reasons, and try to entice them to come back for our services. We're
So you're
excited.
going to be more price competitive with FiOS?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah, we think we're very competitive with the house.
I know one thing too, I think also to give Delegate Rudolph some credit too. I understand he was involved with this. He did call me last night and told me that the announcement was coming, and I know he's been contacted. Numerous people have contacted him from here, as well as people have contacted probably each one of us about the situation in Elkton, that we didn't have that service. And of course FiOS has really been hitting the TV with their ads and everything, and of course we're still sitting here kind of behind the 8 ball, so to speak. But I know he was a big help in getting this going.
Yeah, that's true. Delegate Rudolph, through phone calls that he made himself, as well as meetings with Comcast executives, was very encouraging that we get this project done. And that work that he undertook helped lead us to the position that we're in today, where the project's been approved.
So good. So maybe by the first of the year, we should be maybe up and running, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely in the
Yeah.
first quarter we'll be able to
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah, and we're trying to be conservative with that, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. Everything will go, but we don't. The issue we have right now is we're in, like I mentioned, in the pre-construction stage, and until we get the commitment on the orders of all the supplies, construction schedule, we're actually be hiring a contractor. Then we can't really commit to specific dates until we've got that complete. But that's in the process of being done right now.
Good. Very good.
So is there some type of official press release that we may be able to obtain for our
Yeah,
newsletter?
Yeah, I'll tomorrow morning, I'll get to working on that. I'll get to working